I'm Amanda Ingle. I'll give you a little background. I work for Anytime Fitness headquarters in Hastings. I do design and communications there, but productivity, life hacks, what be it, passionate about. I love finding out the new tools, and so let's get started. So productivity, the basic definition is the measurement of efficiency, of production. And what that basically means is you have been hired, whether you're hired by a company or you work for a company, to do something. And so it's your job to get that thing done, whatever it is. And we know for a fact that people are working harder than ever. They've got all these tasks piling up, but they're not getting stuff done. So overtime doesn't necessarily mean more production, which is weird. There are plentiful tools to help manage today's workplace, and something's missing. So let's take a look at some of these bad habits. Computer distractions. Okay, I am the first person to know that I am distracted very easily by anything, but then you put a computer in front of me, and I have Twitter open, I have Facebook open, I have my RSS feeds going. Not only that, but then there's instant messages and email notifications. How are we supposed to get anything done with all these constant distractions? Whether or not they may seem like you're going to get something done, you usually don't. Long to-do list. Instead of parsing things up into projects and tasks in those projects, we are more and more likely to just actually put all of our projects and tasks and everything in one long to-do list. So much so that it feels like you're almost dealing with a long scroll from Harry Potter, for God's sake. So, one of the things that I've been told is, I'll give you a little tip here, is when you're working on a project, task it out. And take the time to actually figure out the tasks that are going to have to get done in order for you to accomplish that project. And from there, you're not going to have as long as of a to-do list. You're going to have projects and then tasks. We all deal with this. People distractions. Whether you work at home, you're dealing with kids or pets, or I'm distracted. Or if you're in the workplace, you've got your coworkers coming up to your desk and asking you about something else. That moment of interruption stops production, halting it completely. One of the things that we have at our work is I'm busy, and it's basically like a little thing that you slot into your desk, and that means don't interrupt me right now. I'm wired in. I can't stop, otherwise I won't get anything done. Okay, so I love this one because I have personally thought, I've gone to work one day after spending too much time at the bar and thinking, I wonder if they'll notice if I just close my eyes for 10 minutes, because I just need that. And one of the things that is super important, I know you want to stay up until 1 o'clock in the morning playing Halo, but that's not going to increase your productivity at all in the next day. In fact, it's going to bring it down way. So you want to aim to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night, and make sure you're staying hydrated during the day. I love drinking coffee just as much as the next person, but after that second cup of coffee in the morning, I have to go to water. Otherwise, I'm not going to stay focused on the tasks I'm supposed to be doing. Taking breaks is something that a lot of people don't necessarily do enough of. During the day, I like to get up and move around as much as possible. It helps you clear your head. It helps you really get focused on the thing that you're going to accomplish next. So I definitely encourage more people to take breaks. Get up, move around, clear your head. Finish a task, take a 5-minute walk around. Just get up and move. It helps clear your head. So now we'll talk about the tools. There's so many available online. These are just a few of my favorites. So at the end, we'll talk about any of all of your favorites, because I want to know too personally. So the first one is Rescue Time. This will help you figure out where you're spending most of your time. I really love it because it not only shows how productive you are with the tools you have, but it also is showing you what websites you're going to, how long you're spending on those websites, and maybe how you can go back and look and decide where to spend less of your time and more of your time. Dropbox. I'm pretty sure most of us know what Dropbox does, but if you don't, it's a nice file sharing application. It's available pretty much everywhere. You can get your documents anywhere, anytime, and you get a nice 2 gigs of free space. So, of course, you can always upgrade to get more space, but I find that 2 gigs is good if you're just using it once in a while. I love this. Crash Plan has saved my ass so many times, it's not even funny. Recently I took a trip to Florida. I got an email when I was in Florida saying, Amanda, we need this photo for the website that's going up today. I didn't bring my computer. Why would I bring my computer on vacation? Well, they needed it. Luckily, I was able to get on my phone, go to the Crash Plan app, download that from my computer at home, and send that to my coworker. So it's just that one little thing, not to mention the fact that you can back up your computer online to the cloud, is just one of the things that I love the most about Crash Plan. Yeah. Code 42, so the big sponsor for this event is actually the creator of Crash Plan, and it's pretty awesome, so you should check it out. I'm pretty sure that they offer a free version, but otherwise I think it's super cheap, like under $5 a month. Okay, Trello is my new obsession. Trello is a unique free project management tool, and it's perfect for a team like mine. We have an interactive development team at work, and I'm kind of nosy. I want to know what everybody's doing, and this is the perfect thing for us because I can see what my coworker Debbie's doing, and I can also get an idea of what I can take off her plate, and she can get an idea of what she can assign to somebody else. It helps keep the workflow going, and what's awesome is it's a responsive design, so you can view it on any mobile device, and they do have an iPhone app, so that's a little benefit. They don't do Android yet. I know it's in the works, as always, with everything. Okay, this is a tool that I love. If you have, like, I work in an open space, so if somebody's just yelling at me, I get distracted, like very quickly. So what I do to hinder that is I bought these awesome headphones that I can't hear anything but the music, and that way I am just focused. So the only way you can get my attention is by making crazy motions in front of my face. And then I also have Spotify, because it's awesome, to play my music. Yeah. Good tool. It's kind of distracting, though, because you can get going on people's playlists. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yes, and I think the premium account is like $8 a month, $10. And you can get it on a mobile device, so that's handy. Actually, yeah, it's like Grooveshark. You can look up anything; it'll play anything, pretty much. Evernote, another favorite of mine. This is my favorite for clipping web pages. You can go on there real quick. My favorite is grabbing recipes to store for later to look at, and then accessing it at home on my iPad to cook with. It's not something that I use day to day, but I do love it when I'm looking for my recipes. It's my recipe holder. It is whatever you want it to be. I'm a designer, so I love to show off my work to my boss, and this is one of my favorite tools for that. You can easily drag and drop, or not drag, but upload anything that you've designed for the web and easily send them a generated URL to show them real-size versions of what you're working on. So it's not something that they're going to have to open up and, on their image holder on their Windows computer. They can just go to this website, and it'll show them real nicely what it looks like. Another project management tool, this is awesome because it's free, and it will always be free, and it's super secure. I love this one. You can set up projects, you can set up to-dos, and I still can't believe that it's free, but it's free, and I love that about it. And one of the things that it does, because it's so secure, you can actually save team passwords. So if you have one Twitter account for your company and you don't want to have to memorize all the passwords and the usernames, they actually have a little tool in there for you to manage those, which I like. This, by the way, this is free. Again, it's free. Pomodoro, I don't know if any of you, this is one of my favorite things. This is how I work out my day. 25 minutes, one task. Get it done, take a break. You do this until, I think it's 5, and then you take a long 25-minute break. It helps you parse out the day a little bit more. And there's this nice little desktop notifications with the Chrome app, so you can know when you're done with your Pomodoro. And I think the website's pretty. This is one that I've just started getting into. If you're looking to create a habit, they say that you need to do it every single day, specifically for 21 days, but every single day in general is probably a good thing to get into if you're looking to start working out, to completing, let's say, 3 tasks a day, prioritizing. Anything that you think that you need to stay on track of, like doing laundry every day. That's one of my, as you can see on my list. It creates good habits, and you can stay on track no matter where you are with their awesome iPhone app. Sorry, it's not on Android. Google Apps, this is my favorite for collaboration. If you have Google Docs, you can create it and share it with anybody who has a Google account, and pretty much everyone has a Google account now, right? Is that a general yes? They should. But you can also do calendar, email sharing. I love sharing my calendar to know what I'm doing, as well as my boyfriend, Brian, so we can sync up our calendars. Oh, yeah. He's got it. Okay, Get is one of my favorites. It's sort of like Dropbox, except you don't need an account to set this up. So if you're just going to upload a quick document or a zip file, all you have to do is upload it real quick, and then it'll generate you a URL that you can email or share it. As you can see, they have share buttons. And it'll give you even a live preview of your document if you're uploading just a single document. And I love this because you don't need an account. It's nice, quick, easy. Get it done. I love mind maps. That's how my brain kind of works. It's like a spider web. Mindomo is really nice because it's really interactive. You can color code things. They have a desktop application for offline use. It's one of my favorite tools right now. It helps me with my blog posts. Chartbeat is nice because you only have to go to this one site, and it gives you real-time updates on traffic for page views. I really like anything that's visually appealing. As you can see, they've got nice graphs that'll give you, a quick snapshot of what's going on your website. And it's just a nice dashboard for you to figure out who's on your site, what pages they're on. Give you a nice view of the mobile app as well. This one is just a to-do list, but it gives you the ability to strike for easy viewing. I really like I'm really into responsive design right now, and I like that it's available with that. It's stored on the web, so you don't need an account. Of course, you can create an account if you'd like. My last one is Move. I swear to God, if you just get up and move, that's one of the best productivity tools you can get. So on Monday, I'm challenging you guys to figure out 3 things you need to do. What are your 3 tasks today that you need to get accomplished? And put those down for your list. Anything else you do is just frosting on the cake. Just having the tools isn't enough. You need to better manage your time, but the tools will help get you there. So what are some of your favorite productivity tools that you're using right now. Just yeah. Yes, that was almost in this, but I didn't want to take too long. I love Wunderlist. Wunderlist. Yes. Oh, there's a board. I will do that. I will write them on the board. Look at that. Markers. I'm going to put this down. figuring out what's going on. Definitely having to figure out and prioritize.
Another nice thing if you're freelancing, there's a service called FreshBooks, which can also talk to a lot of third-party providers. It makes the invoicing and contracting a hell of a lot easier than just anybody. FreshBooks even has like a OSX desktop widget. Yeah, and you can actually click like, okay, I'm starting on this project. Yeah, and you can click pause and stop and things like that, so you don't have to remember to go back.
Yeah, it has time tracking built in, but it also lets clients pay you electronically right from your invoices. You haven't split things days off.
Is that stuff separate from the accounting piece though?
You have to. It doesn't do those services. It just does invoices.
Oh, it does, okay.
Yeah.
That is huge. A couple other ones that I had were Sketch. Not necessarily a productivity tool, but it's nice to grab a quick screenshot. It's easy to use. It's integrated with Evernote now. I love it.
I'm sorry. Hey?
It's free.
It's free.
Yep. Nice. If you're looking for a to-do list that parses out per task, it'll only show you the one, and it's super easy. Nowdothis.com. You can put in your things that you need to do for the day, and it's going to really, really plain just show you what you need to do. And then you just click done, close up the next one. Pretty simple. I have a bunch, but just so you know.
Awesome note.
Awesome note? I like awesome. Same.
Has anyone used Shoebox? Shoebox.com, you know, sending your receipts and having scan stuff for you?
Here's some